Whoa. I know you all didn't hear that, but my goodness, that was one of the worst of the thunder I've heard in a long time. I'm really hoping I can finish filming this video today. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. I hope you guys are doing good on this Sunday evening. Thank you so much for joining me. I have been wanting to do this video for a while, but you know, at different points in time, there are products that are trending, that go viral, that are sometimes really hyped up, and then you purchase them, and then you can be disappointed at times. I am going to share some products that probably might fall in that category. And again, these are completely my personal opinions. Everything is not going to work for everyone. And it's not to say that any of these products are bad. In fact, they are really good products by the opinions of thousands and thousands of people. They probably just didn't work for me, or I may prefer something else. If you're interested in finding out what they liked, but I didn't, definitely stay tuned and watch this video. Now, one of my favorite skincare channels on YouTube is Skincare by Hyram. I'm sure that many of us probably have been watching his videos for a long time. Hyram and I actually share a lot of products that we love in common. He loves Korean beauty as well, and a lot of the same ingredients that he talks about all the time that he loves, I also love. When Hyram disclosed or announced that he was actually starting his own skincare brand alongside the Inky list, I was so excited for him because I could just imagine how much he put into this, how important this was going to be for him, the whole process of development and all that. You could really sense the excitement. And because of Hyram's opinions on a lot of products, I know people set the standard really high. I could not buy the entire line because while the prices are not drugstore, they're not super expensive. They're kind of right in the middle, and they are sold exclusively at Sephora and on his website as well. So I just decided to pick up two things that I really wanted to try, and that would be the cleanser and the retinol product. The product that I'm going to talk about in today's video though is the cleanser. This is the Selfless by Hyram Centella and Green Tea Daily Gel Cleanser, and this is a cleanser that can be used both in your daytime and nighttime skincare routine. This cleanser is 150 ml and retails for $20 US, and it ticks all the boxes. It is fragrance free, it is essential oil free, it has green tea as the name says, it has Centella asiatica, which is one of the ingredients I absolutely love in skincare products. It has vitamin E, it has glycerin. So all around, this sounds like a really nourishing, calming, soothing, wonderful cleanser for a lot of skin types. And that is exactly what Hyram was trying to do. I do like this cleanser, but let me tell you what is my issue and why I think it is probably overhyped. There are a lot of skincare influencers who are really raving about this product and saying that they really love it, that they've completely swapped out all their other cleansers and using this. And so that really got me thinking, like, Sheri, you know what? You really need to take this out of your haul and start using it. So I actually pulled this into my skincare routine. I have been using this for months, going back and forth because I was having a love-hate relationship with this particular product. It is a lovely gel cleanser. I'm going to tell you right now, I personally prefer it in my morning skincare routine. It is really soothing. It is a gentle cleanser. But really, that's it. And when I say that's it, I like it just for my morning skincare routine. I find that it cleanses, but it doesn't cleanse enough for me. Now, you guys know that I am all about gentle. There are other gentle cleansers or cleansers designed for sensitive skin that I absolutely love. But this one, when I finish it, it's not one of those cleansers that I'm going to be like, yeah, boy, I really needed that. It was life-changing. Nah, it wasn't that for me. I would say, however, that if you are sensitive skin and if you are on the normal to dry side, you should definitely look at this one. If other cleansers on the market that are probably cheaper are not doing it for you, it is a great cleanser. The ingredient deck, the formulation, everything is on point. Just wasn't enough for me. Now, y'all don't come at me because of this, but the next two products are by the mother. Yes, and I am referring to PatMcGrath. I love PatMcGrath products. I love her brand. They are high-end, they are luxury. It is one of the brands that I go to when I want to treat myself when it comes to makeup. When they're having a sale, I definitely check it out because I'm like, okay, do I want to treat myself now? Because that discount off of those prices are really helpful. And I can let you know that the things that I've purchased from PatMcGrath, like her eyeshadow palettes and face products, Sublime highlighters, I absolutely love. Those are the kinds of products that I actually go for when I have a glam event, when I have a special event, when I want to feel a little extra. I pull those products out. While Pat has a lot of color cosmetics, she's actually playing around in skin products like foundation, concealer, powders, that kind of thing. And the only products that I have picked up from that type of line is the concealer and the powder. And yes, people love this. But again, I am torn, and I'm going to tell you why. So let's start first with the PatMcGrath. This is called the Skin Fetish Sublime Perfection Concealer, and this retails for $32 US. So it is definitely not the cheapest concealer that you can get. It's also not the most expensive. It's somewhere right in the middle. I have purchased other concealers in this price range, but I will think about them a bit. I will do some research. I will check it out before I spend my money, because you know, there are concealers in the drugstore, 10 US or less, that work really good. When I'm going to spend on a concealer, I'm really going to think about it. But because I love PatMcGrath products, I really jumped in and I got this. I did pick it up on sale, and I have had this for months. And again, I can't decide what is going on. I'm probably going to try to include a clip of the application of this. And let me tell you what are the claims of this concealer, and the claims are absolutely true. So she says it's full coverage, flexible, where there is some type of new technology that they use to allow the concealer to move with the skin. It has a radiant matte finish. It is lasting. It blends seamlessly. I will definitely say yes to that. My goodness, this is one of the easiest concealers I have ever used in terms of blending. It blends so easily, so nicely in a couple seconds. I love the applicator. It is a taper flexible applicator as well. And they said this proprietary formula actually diffuses light. So that's why it makes the under eye area looks alive and brightened and all of that. Everything they said there is absolutely true. Why I am saying that I might have a problem with this concealer is this thing creases on me like crazy. Notice, however, that that is not one of the claims that they make about this concealer. So I cannot say that the marketing at all is false, because everything they claim is absolutely true. I just feel that for $32 US, it should not be creasing on me so quickly. When I apply this, before I get to the stage where I actually set it, I have to go back in and blend the concealer again where I have wrinkles. I don't have 20-year-old eyes. I don't have absolutely smooth eyes. I do have wrinkles there. But I feel that I do have other concealers that don't settle into those lines as fast as this happens. I will put on my eye cream. I sometimes will actually take primer all the way up under my eyes as well to prevent that when I'm using this concealer, but it happens every single time. Now, mind you, I could kind of hide that by blending the eyeshadow on my lower lash line, and that usually takes care of the issue. Most people won't notice it if they're looking at me when I'm wearing that concealer, but I notice it, and I just feel that for $32, that shouldn't happen. I will use this up because I absolutely love the formula of this concealer, but I don't know if I will repurchase it. Does this happen to anybody else, or my eyes just, you know, weird? Next item is the powder. So this is the PatMcGrath Labs, the Skin Fetish Sublime Perfection Blurring Under Eye Powder, and this one is $30. Yes, guys, $30 for this tiny little compact. This one is in the shade medium. I actually so wanted to love this. I purchased it in another shade, the shade yellow. And when I did mention this to you guys several months ago, I think it was probably at the beginning of the year when I first got this particular shade, I was going back and forth as well between my thoughts on this powder, and it remains the same. Now, they say that it is so focused, it has a silky texture, it is blurring. All of that is true. With this, you don't need a lot. It's like a sheer veil. It sets the concealer nicely without looking heavy. You're not packing on a ton of product. It's not going to add any huge dramatic color or anything like that. I love those features about this powder. However, they say that this also has light reflecting properties to make the under eye area look illuminated and all of that. I don't know, maybe that's true. I have on the concealer and the powder in this video today, and I do wear it quite often. But my issue with this powder, and why I think it's probably a little bit overhyped, unless it's probably just me, is that my under eyes look so dry and crepey, and that happens really fast. Now, my under eye area is dry, but I love my Maybelline loose finishing powder that I use as a setting powder under my eyes and other powders, and I don't have that issue. So sometimes I actually go back in with a damp beauty blender to try to help that issue, but I don't know, it just, nothing helps. And again, it might be something that people may not notice if they're looking at me or looking at my makeup, but I see it and I feel that it is exaggerated, or it is much more than other powders that I use under my eyes. And I have purchased 2 of these. Will I use it out? Absolutely yes. Will I repurchase it? Nah. If anyone has any tips about this powder, because again, I know this powder has a cult following, and you guys could share those tips with me to probably get me to change my mind, or the application, maybe I'm doing something wrong, I'd love to hear it. Definitely leave it in the comments below. Next item, which is the #1 best-selling item of Elemis, is this product. This is the Elemis Pro Collagen Cleansing Balm. I did review this, I don't know, probably a year ago, more than a year ago. And guys, I still have this little tub that I am trying to go through for months now. I'm trying to finish it. This is not the full size. This is just a little sample size. But again, this product has a huge cult following. It is the #1 cleansing balm for so many people. And I completely understand why. This thing works like a boss. No joke. It really breaks down the makeup. It does everything really quickly. It rinses well. It feels like luxury on the skin. And you can definitely tell that this cleansing balm is high-end if you've ever tried it compared to others. The ingredients in here, again, is probably why it is so expensive, because it's $64 for a full size of this. That's pricey, because my favorite cleansing balm, the Hamish, I could probably get like 3 of those plus some change with that money. So I mean, yeah, it is pricey. It's a nice way if somebody wants to treat themselves or split. And frankly, if you do love this, I have no problem with that, because again, these are my experiences, and I know that a lot of people love this cleansing balm. The product is mineral oil free. It contains some other lovely oils, like oils from elderberry and starflower, which you don't really hear about that much in cheaper products. And that could probably be why this is also more expensive, because cleansing oils and cleansing balms with mineral oil tend to be cheaper than those that are mineral oil free, because they're using a little bit more expensive oils. But then this also contains a blend of 9 essential oils, including lavender, chamomile, eucalyptus, etc., etc., etc. And that sounds absolutely delightful and beautiful, but therein lies the problem for me. I have absolutely no problem with fragrance. A lot of the skincare that I use contain fragrance, and they don't bother me. But in this one, ooh, Lord have mercy. This thing burns my eye like no other cleansing oil or cleansing balm. Every single time I have to take like 15-20 minutes after I use it to get my eyes to calm down. It is so irritating. And yeah, you guys know that I use my cleansing balm and my cleansing oils to break down my eye makeup. So I learned very quickly after 1 or 2 tries that I cannot use this one to do that, because it's going to be really bad. But in trying to use out the product that I have, I try to use it on other parts of my face, use something else in my eyes. But because the essential oil, I don't know what is it inside there, is so strong, it just really bothers me. I just can't make. I just can't make with this product. They do have, I think, about 4 or 5 different cleansing balms, and there is a new one called the Naked version, which is fragrance free and I think essential oil free. I hope, I'm not sure, but that might be the one that might work for me. But I don't know if I'm going to spend $64. I'm hoping I probably get in some subscription box or something like that, because I will absolutely love to try it. And because I know this works so well, I am hoping that that formula is probably the same thing with all the crazy scents that would not irritate my eyes, and I'll probably really be able to enjoy the luxury of Elemis. Finally, this is a toner that a lot of people have asked me about over probably the last year, the last 18 months. It's the Isntree Green Tea Fresh Toner. And you guys could see how much I actually used, because that's how far I have gotten. I also have had this for several months, and I have been bringing it into my routine, taking it out, bringing it in, taking it out, and I'm going to tell you guys about this product. Now, the thing about this tick again all the wonderful skincare buttons for me. There are a lot of great ingredients. This is actually to help with sebum control. This is great for oily, acne prone skin. They have fantastic ingredients because it is made of 80% green tea extract from Jeju Island. It has Centella asiatica. It has willow bark extract, which is like a natural form of BHA, is a salicylic acid type of ingredient. It is alcohol free. It is fragrance free. It also has licorice extract, which is a brightening ingredient. So this actually ticks a lot of boxes for me when I looked at the ingredients, the formulation, in terms of a toner that I will actually gravitate to. It also has an amazing cult following in the Korean beauty and skincare space. And I decided, you know what, let me see what this is all about. I was actually surprised that I didn't try it sooner, given that it is so up my alley. And then I tried it with the highest expectations. And let me tell you why this did not work for me. Every single time I brought this toner into my skincare routine, I would break out with cystic, like red, deep bumps on my face, and I do not know why. I literally sat down. I went through every single ingredient in this toner. I do not understand what about this formulation breaks me out, but I will stop using it. I will clear up the breakouts, wait a few weeks, bring it back in, the same thing happened, and that's why I could only get to here. I am wondering if I should try this again. Like the last time I probably tried it was like 3 or 4 months ago, and every single time I need to work, because as soon as I use it, maybe morning or evening time, then I start to feel that pain happening in my face, and I'm like, oh my god, it's going to happen. And then I have to quickly arrange my skincare routine to deal with the issues. So I don't know if I want to try it again, but this is a toner that so many people love, that works for so many people. It just doesn't work for me. Have you tried it? And just before I actually filmed this video, I decided, wait a minute, how come I don't hear anybody else having this issue? I actually went on Soko Glam's website and I was looking through their reviews, because they have like a ton of reviews, and I actually saw that the few people that had 1 star, they all had the same issue. So I'm so glad that I'm not alone, but this also works amazingly for so many people. That just goes to show you that there may be products that may be really worth the hype. They go viral for a reason. It doesn't mean that it's going to work for you. Sometimes it will, sometimes it won't. It doesn't mean that it's a bad product either. It just means that we are all different, and different products will work differently for all of us. That's just life. That's just world. What do you guys think? Definitely leave a comment down below if there was a product that was really hyped, went viral, that you tried and you did not like for some reason. I'd love to hear about it. It happens to all of us. I'll see you guys again soon. Take care. Bye.